This lesson is about how do people make money online. So how do you? Well, I'm going to really simplify things here a lot. Believe it or not, there's only one way people make money online. You ready for it? You sell stuff. Yep, simple as that. But, if you aren't a seller, and I know a lot of people who honestly believe that they aren't, that they just don't like sales or selling, then what do? Well, you do want to make money, don't you? I mean, people aren't going to just give it to you. Whatever it is that you do online, you are going to have to sell something to your potential customers or you'll starve. So if the thought of selling something makes you uncomfortable, then you're just going to have to get over this whole selling thing to build a different life for yourself or your family. Let me suggest that maybe your vision of selling is the in-your-face, pushy car yard type of salesperson. Well, selling is not really like that. So, look, for now, just don't fret about it anymore, please. Or if you want to keep fretting about it, maybe you should just forget this whole idea. Stay where your boss will keep paying you for turning up at the coalface every day, doing something you don't like. Okay, look, maybe I did oversimplify that a little bit too much, because obviously there are more ways that you can make money online. Yep, really. I mean, there's 3 of them. You can sell products, or sell services, or sell ideas. Now, okay, you're looking at me saying, what the are you talking about here, Stephen? But look, just please bear with me, because we'll get into some nitty-gritty examples in the next lesson. But for now, these items, the products, the services, or the ideas that you are selling, can be either, well, they could be created by you to be sold, or they could be created by other people for you to resell them. So in both cases, these items that you're selling can be a digital or online product or service. They could be a physical or real world product or service, or maybe perhaps a combination of both. Now, as you can see, and it's important that you do not need to have an item of your own, as many other people make their items available to you to resell as an affiliate. And when you sell, you take a commission on each sale, and that sounds simple enough. Just remember, however, that if you own the item, you can make better margins on each sale and certainly have more control over the product and the marketing. So affiliate marketing is what a lot of people do initially. They start out as an affiliate, and over time, if that's what they want, they build up their own product range. So technically, well, you don't need your own product to set up in an online business. And some people even suggest that you don't need a website, but I totally disagree with that thought. Basically, because if you build on rented property, in other words, other people's platforms, well, you run the risk of being evicted. We also dig a lot deeper into a few of the various ways that you can set up your online business in the next lesson, so make sure you check that out. Now, if you were awake earlier, I told you that I've been online since Noah was a lad. Quite a while. I started online way back in the middle of 1995, and back then, the internet as you know it was just a baby. It was crawling around at super slow speed with our fast 14.4K modems, and doing pretty crappy but still amazing stuff while in nappies. Now, over the last 22 years or so, I've watched it grow through those awkward pre-teen and teen years as it found its legs and discovered a whole range of exciting new things it could do every day. Oh, it's pretty proud father stuff, hey? And now, well, the internet has graduated, and it's capable of doing some pretty amazing work. And this has resulted in tremendous growth of involvement by the general public in the last few years. The net has matured a lot, and there is now a range of established revenue models you can use to make money online. And as I said in the next lesson, I'll outline in a lot more detail some of these revenue models for you. But right now, I want to remind you, again, that there has never been a better time to get started on doing something online. And yes, I know you've probably heard this a few times already, but it is important and can help address some of those negative mindset issues you might have when you get started. So why is it such a good time? Well, the technology we have available now is absolutely awesome. The tools, the software, etc. It's all brilliant. And almost anyone who's got reasonable language skills and basic computer knowledge can do it. So if you want to do it, you can. Just do it. Don't sit there saying, I can't do it because it's too hard. Because look, I don't care how old you are either. Age is no barrier. I'm 62 and doing it. And kids younger than 10 are also doing it. So don't say you're too old or you're too young, because that's just an excuse. And the information and help you need is readily available. You just have to know which question to ask and where to make sure you get the right answers. And of course, the cost to get set up online is minimal and very affordable for most people. The public, that's your buyers, has now taken to the internet in droves. Billions of people, especially with the advances in mobile phones and speed improvements with internet connections. It's pretty amazing. Look, everyone in the world can now be your customer, and of course, they can now be your competitor. But look, there's no point in waiting a few more months or even years to get started, or wait for the time to be right, or wait until you get some sales training, or wait until... No. Don't wait. These are just excuses because you're probably a little bit scared of the unknown, because the time is right now. And it will never be any righter. Remember, it takes time to get established, so make a start at getting established now. And it takes time to grow and expand on something once it is working. And when they don't work, it takes time to recover from things. And if you're scared of failing, so what? Not every idea you will have will work. It's as simple as that. You remember Edison, the guy who invented the light bulb? Well, he invented the light bulb after he had failed 1,000 times. Or just don't do it. It's your choice. Look, going into business online is not for everyone, but I'm assuming that because you are here, that, well, hopefully you're slightly interested in the topic. The biggest advantage of setting up online, however, is that it costs but a small fraction of what a real-world business does to set up. So any financial risk due to failure is just so much lower, and that is an incentive in itself. So, what are some other advantages of an online business? We'll look at that in the next lesson.